Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the second video for today.
And first, a word from our sponsors, from Alex's beautiful head and Joe's interesting,
He's down to earth.
down-to-earth vibing. It's us. Hey, welcome.
Call me short.
Thank you. We just got a new soundboard and change, so hopefully everything is sounding good in this second one. We were getting a lot of electric feedback in our ears, so it's so good too. Oh, that feels good. Anyways, we want to say that, hey, our Patreon is still there. We're hoping that you could contribute to our Patreon to help keep our show going. We got a lot of demonetization that happened recently with our top 10 list. Anytime I get too angry, YouTube doesn't like it. Or when Alex gets a little too spicy with his jokes, then yeah, so we get it monetized. So it really would help us a lot if you'd consider contributing to us on Patreon so that we can continue to bring you these videos and form the backbone of the mobile infantry. I got a lot coming in 2024, and yeah, so let's get right to second part of AJS News. What else has happened in the gaming world, Alex, over the last week?
Well, we've been unfortunately talking about a lot of layoffs, and that's just because it's a time of year and things aren't, it's downturn.
Yeah.
But Palworld's hiring. So the makers of Palworld are desperate to hire more developers. They're looking for engineers, planning people. Massive success, right? They established like the best proof of concept you possibly can. But they actually need to build a full-fledged game because Palworld
is fun, but it needs some work.
It needs a lot of work, and they need a lot of help doing so.
Apparently, Patrick's in max level. He loves it.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some stuff there, but like fleshing out those systems is something they're looking to do. So they're according to them, we are looking for people for all positions, but we are especially looking for planning and engineers. We are looking for people with experience in any type of engine. So if you're interested in creating a completely new type of game, please apply. So that's good. I mean, I wish them the best of luck, and they've sold enough of the game where if they sold no more copies, they'd be fine. But I imagine once they finish this thing off, it's going to continue just to explode.
Yeah, so if you need a job and you're in the game industry, would be in Japan.
Yeah.
Time to move.
Speaking of layoffs,
Japan's cool.
The FTC is pissed off at Microsoft again. They're saying that Microsoft contradicted Activision acquisition following mass layoffs. So 1,900 people were let go all throughout Activision. And the FTC's like, whoa, you said that when you bought them, you're going to be separate entities and that you weren't going to fire, because they were worried that that people were fired due to overlap. It's like, well, Microsoft already has a mail department. Blizzard doesn't need a mail department. So why would we have both of them? And according to Microsoft, an update said that wasn't the case. The fact is that Activision was already planning on eliminating a significant number of jobs while still operating as an independent company. And I don't want to pick sides. Microsoft isn't like, it's $1 trillion company. They don't give a fuck about me.
They don't care.
I don't want to stick up for them.
Yeah.
But it makes sense that Activision would be looking to get rid of a lot of people, especially when they said how many people were working at Activision and Blizzard. And it's like, well, what have you been making? You had that many people making that? No. It's time to reevaluate. So
They're working hard on making Diablo 4 better for you.
are they?
I think so.
Oh, are they? Yeah, can't wait for PoE 2. That's what I'll say. What I'll say about that. Take-Two has said some absolutely fucking horrible things this week. They say that in-game currencies are fictions that players can't actually own. And this is in response to a lawsuit they're trying to get dismissed. People are suing them over NBA 2K offering in-game currency for purchase.
VC points.
Yeah. So you play and buy those currencies, right?
No, I do not.
You don't buy that game?
No, I used to, but I did not buy it.
Oh, you're reformed.
Yeah, because you had to fucking grind and
Pay for
sucks.
tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So people are suing them because the in-game currencies that you would purchase with, in the game would expire, and they're like, wait a minute, I bought this currency. You've got new.
Yeah, I got 500 fucking coins, and all your stupid shit is fucking 600 coins. So then I got to add another 10,000 coins so that I can get the 100 coins to pay for the 600 coins, and then I got coins left over, and now you're telling me my coins expire? Oh, fuck you. That's money.
Well,
and they're like, that's not money. That's not money.
Yeah.
You're buying a license to access fake money.
If your game ends with a date, obviously
it ain't even fake money. It's worthless. You're buying a license to access fake money.
Yeah. So the lawsuit claims that gamers are given no warning when they purchase the in-game currency that it can be destroyed at 2K's whim. And then 2K said, yes, that is correct. Fuck you.
2K3,
we can destroy it. Yeah.
2K5.
Fuck off.
The lawyers say that because Take-Two is allowed to make business decisions about its operations, that virtual currency is a thing that exists solely within the confines of each of those games. VC is not plaintiff's property. Instead, in-game VC are fictions created by game publishers, subject to the publisher's terms of service and user agreements.
Don't buy it.
Fictional.
Don't fucking buy it.
2K themselves says this shit is fictional.
It is, but they're still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't stop them.
Yeah, nothing's gonna stop this kind of thing. I mean, these systems have been bad for years. If you ever wonder, you can just look at any of the Madden reviews that Joe's put out for I don't know how long. And it just things are gonna get worse and worse. But the sports gamers will swallow it every time.
Unfortunately, because there's nothing else.
Yeah, there is something else. You could just play the game and not do that, right?
Yeah.
But they're addicted to the feeling.
Yeah, because that's what I would do, not do that, but still, it's a fucking chore.
Yeah. So it sucks, but that's.
It's here to stay, unfortunately, and it's going to continue until you do something about it, but you're not. But what are you going to do?
Well, you did something about it, Joe, so that means others can. You don't buy VC anymore in the basketball game.
That's all you got to do.
That's one small step for man. One backward leap for all sports gamers because they're not doing it, and we need them to be the ones to do it, because you take all that money away from EA or 2K, and they're going to have to innovate. They're going to have to come up with different ways for people to buy their games.
We got a skeleton this time. Come on.
What?
Men, this year we got a skeleton. Fucking amazing.
Oh.
The skeleton? That's the hope, the sapien technology.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what you're talking
now
about.
Your leg can't go all rotisserie because you have a skeleton.
Sapien technology.
Sapien technology. I got some good news for you. You actually have more time now to pick back up Elden Ring because...
Oh, Joe?
Because
I'll get my ass kicked in those games. That's why I let y'all handle it.
The DLC is not coming anytime soon.
Oh, no.
According to the publisher, we are currently working hard on the development for DLC for Elden Ring, but we have not announced a release date at this time. People were speculating that it was going to be coming out now, like right around now, and they're like, look, we're working on it.
When is the Lies of P DLC coming out? Is that going to come out before the Elden Ring?
Potentially. It depends on the size
too.
And like what's getting put out. I mean, Elden Ring was a massive fucking game.
It's too much. Can't handle it.
Oh, that's what it was too much? It was all the
bullshit is what it was.
Yeah.
I think I died like 1,000 times, maybe more.
You never learned to roll really well. Hey, but you beat Lies of P after. So now that you've learned to parry, maybe you can go backwards? No.
Nah.
I've just put this in there because I'm salty because I want to be playing it right now.
Yeah.
As you know, I play Skull and Bones here, and then I go home and I relax by playing Elden Ring. But
that's your relaxing game.
Yeah. That's his relax.
Oh, God.
That shows you the type of person he is.
Yeah.
The shit I done.
That's not relaxing.
I get mad.
Oh, yeah. Mine is enshrouded.
Oh. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a really good one. Ubisoft CEO, who in my mind, I don't know, for like the last week, anytime I've been reading articles about him, I just picture Pepe Le Pew, which is, he's not allowed to exist anymore.
Aww. I like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, apparently this guy did too because he modeled his life around him.
Allegedly. No, you don't do that.
Allegedly.
You don't do that. He's supposed to be a joke.
Yeah.
Supposed to be what you don't do.
So he defends Skull and Bones $70 price tag, and I'm going to read you some of his quotes.
Okay.
Because they're great. You will see that Skull and Bones is a full-fledged game.
No, it's not.
This is the quote.
Oh.
It's a full-fledged game.
I mean, it is, Joe. It's just shit.
It's not
just
fun.
boring.
Okay, no,
it's a very
It's a
big
full-fledged game. He's right there.
It's a very big game.
Okay, that yeah, because it's so boring and your stamina runs out and you're going in the map and okay, what else?
We feel that people will really see how vast and complete that game is.
It is. Well, he's not wrong.
Now you're getting a little
big.
shaky. Is that all then?
So it's a really full AAA, quadruple A game that will deliver in the long run.
Quadruple A. Did he just say quadruple A? It's a triple A and a quadruple A.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's a 7A game. You add the 3 and the 4 together. A sexta. What the fuck is a 7 on the? Septa. It's a septa game. It's a septic tank. There you go. Nice.
Doo-doo, baby.
It's doo-doo, baby. It's doo-doo.
The game is not. Well, okay.
I'm so bored.
The words he did not use, which is correct. The game will be fun.
No.
Right,
No.
he didn't use the fun.
It's going to be...
He didn't use fun. He
They
didn't
didn't
use
use fun.
entertaining. He
Nope.
didn't use authentic pirates. He didn't say anything.
Forget everything
Oh.
you know about pirates.
Sorry.
The boarding is a fucking cutscene, and then once you get to your ship, you can't really explore your own goddamn ship.
Why
You're
would
just
why
stuck
would you
in
wanna
your
do
ship.
that? There's a poop deck in there.
You
You're not
can't do
supposed to
anything in your
explore
ship. I was like, can I walk around my ship I just built? No, you can't.
No, you can't. No. How dare you? He did. So this.
We have a sword.
I'm gonna break down again what he said. He
We don't
said
have
that
swords.
it's a full-fledged. This is a real game. It's a full-fledged.
It's a
game.
real game.
It's very big.
So it's not the day before. Okay,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Okay.
It's
It is.
full-fledged. It's very big, and the game is complete.
Okay.
And so it's like that is the bare minimum.
He's not
for,
wrong.
for games, right?
Quadruple A.
Quadruple A. Give me $70.
Quadruple A.
Give me $70.
Oh, I
you're like,
love it.
well,
Oh, I can't wait for that thing to
well,
come
I
out.
guess-
We gotta finish Suicide Squad before we get into that.
What do you got? 4 days.
Oh shit! It comes out in 4 days.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Nope,
Oh fuck.
16th.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able. Okay.
You know what
we'll
comes
be
on?
a little behind. We're
you know
gonna
what
do
comes
our,
on in 2 days?
What comes out in 2 days?
Madam Web.
Oh shit!
Valentine.
I'm gonna
I got
get
my.
fucking
That's my
tickets.
Valentine date right there.
Oh shit! Yeah, with us.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Madam
You ain't
Web.
bringing no girl to that. No girl wants to see that. You'd immediately screw yourself over it any
From
day.
your shitty movie, it's like
Your shitty movie.
It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Well, again, he was being truthful.
It is a game.
It's a full-fledged game.
It's a game,
and it's
but
definitely complete.
No.
It's vast.
It's not quadruple A. What does that even fucking mean? Quadruple A. That means the man is overcompensating. He knows he's lying. Who the fuck says their game is quadruple A when you have shit like Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out and some of these other games? And we played it. We seen it with our own eyes. The character models look like they're from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. How many years ago did that game come out now? It's got to be at least a decade.
Yeah.
Well, this game was in development for
And
11,
some of it
11
doesn't
years.
look
It was
as good. I
announced
mean, Sea of
2013?
Thieves' water probably still looks better. But it's quadruple
Thieves is
A,
better.
Joe.
Well, maybe his A scale is different than
No,
our A
see.
scale. So he's using the
It might be
metric
better
A
now.
scale. Like GTA is a 99A. And then,
99A.
Yeah, and then like Elden Ring's up there too. But so that's a 4. He's actually
He's
4
at
out
it.
of 100.
Oh, I
There's
see
100.
what
I,
he's doing.
I feel like if you guys played the beta this
Quadruple.
weekend, last weekend, that's it. You're fucking done.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy the fucking
Yeah.
game. That's it.
It really, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You play for 3 days.
We
you're-
have to
you're-
buy
you're-
it for review, but so as long as they're set, because we ain't getting no review copy, that's for sure. But
Please.
I just think, no, I'm not even asking for one, because
Nah,
then they're
I
like,
don't
well, your
want-
video
I
is
don't want
sponsored now, blah, blah, blah. Put sponsored in the title if we give you a copy. For $70 for this piece of shit, hell no.
No, not for me.
Not
It was
for
sad
anybody.
because
Yeah, we're going to wait
a good
until the
pirate
last
game.
possible minute to play and review the
I want a
so
good
this week.
pirate game. And
Friday.
Everyone's saying
Everybody wants a good
yes,
pirate
Sea
game,
of Thieves
Joe.
is better now.
Yeah,
I
Sea of
get-
Thieves
I
is
get
probably
it.
better
I
now.
get that, but
But not at release.
no, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think this game's going to be better later on?
Oh, no, Joe. I don't think this thing is going to make
the
money that they want, and the seasons are going to fall apart
this is supposed to be the big
contributing. Hitter. This is not supposed to be the big hitter. I
They're
think
losing
even
money.
Ubisoft knows that this is going to lose money. They have to contractually fucking release this game. They're obligated. They keep sweeping it under the rug, and they're like, all right, fucking push it out here. Now, the studio's like, don't worry, Ubisoft. We got this. Hey, it's going to be, so they are just, it's quadruple A.
You can't contain that shit.
This is the best thing we've ever made.
Quad A.
Meanwhile, there's the smell of fucking bullshit all up around them.
They're not doing really well.
No,
so
they're not.
Ubisoft's been in, they're not doing great. Okay, they've had some okay releases. There's reports that they have no more faith in VR as well. They had a big VR project for Assassin's Creed, and no one bought it. So they're going to be paring down VR development, and that seems to be kind of the way for VR games lately. We've gotten one good VR game. I hear, people are talking about like 10 out of 10 VR games that came out in the last year, but they're too few and far between.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to decide if you want to buy a $6, $7, $8, sometimes $1,000 VR setup, like when you're talking about like the real big ones like the Index, it's tough to be like, okay, well I get to play one game this year using this. No,
definitely not.
No, so Ubisoft's gonna be pulling back. Now that being said, they have not officially pulled back on Quartz yet. Their NFT thing. They haven't said that.
Why? No, they have. We did a news story, right, where they were
going to continue.
They're going to continue.
Oh,
yeah, the CEO says, oh, well, there was a momentary setback. We're going to continue
some
in the future.
game or something like
yeah,
that.
but the service, it says, nobody fucking using it. Nobody's using Quartz. Quartz is just not a thing, really, anymore. As desperately as they want it to be, it's just not.
Yeah. Ubisoft Quartz, be unique, control, play. So, it's still there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. That's what I have for this one. Did you have any other ones that you want to throw out there?
Yeah, so let's see. Ubisoft, as we're talking about Ubisoft, this goes right into our fucking paperweight of a system, $600 system.
Well, at least yours is getting used now. I
gave it to the family. So, anyways, Ubisoft is disappointed by the sales of their big budget Assassin's Creed VR game. They were like, why didn't it sell like hotcakes? Why is it not selling as much as actual Assassin's Creed games?
It is a complete...
I don't know. I love hotcakes.
I do, but I was like, when was the last time you bought some?
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time.
That's like you make it at home. I'm not buying them.
Will not increase the investment in future VR development until their market grows enough. So apparently, Assassin's Creed Nexus, which is looking pretty good, but apparently it didn't sell very well. So Ubisoft is now going to ease off the whole VR thing for a bit, meaning they're not putting a ton of money and development and resources and time and teams on new VR games, making that $600 paperweight an even bigger paperweight as we go along. And this is what you see here is that, everybody rushes to develop games for it. There's going to be the next big new thing, and then it comes out and it sells 250,000 units instead of 1 million or something that is expected. Now, I'm sure they've sold more than 250,000 by now, the PSVR 2. But the big companies behind the titles and the AAA titles are going, we've been a bit disappointed by what we were able to achieve on VR with Assassin's Creed, says Guillemot during an investor's call. It did okay, and it continues to sell, but we thought it would sell more. So we're not increasing our investment on VR at the moment because it needs to take off first.
Maybe they should use that strategy with Quartz.
Yeah, NFTs. The NFTs take off first.
It's not doing very good.
They saw one guy who told them that he made $17 million and that they should get into it, and that's proof that it's there. It wasn't there.
Well, I know the thing that's going to save Ubisoft.
Ooh.
And it's something that we forgot
VR?
about.
NFTs?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I've been waiting for that game
Oh
forever.
my God, I've been waiting for that game for like 7, 8 years. Wait a minute, how long has that been in development?
15 years.
15
No,
years,
really?
yeah, because I knew it was longer than Skull and Bones, and we're over here talking about Skull and Bones for fucking, I don't know how long, 8 years, 9 years. No, that was Suicide
16
Squad.
years now.
That was Suicide Squad. I don't know how.
It was first announced in 2008.
Man.
And so, yeah, they started development in 2008.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't said,
Yeah.
look, we're canceling it.
No, it's going to save the company.
Let's be honest, we're canceling it.
The current expected release date is early 2024.
Really?
Early 2024
Jesus.
from this article.
Article,
on
what,
Wiki.
5 years
On
ago?
Wiki.
There's
Yeah.
that's the last time the Wiki
Yeah.
has been updated. Well, that shit
It
ain't
was announced
happening.
2008.
It'll be early
prequel.
2025. Yeah. All right. So, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Beyond Good and Evil or Squadron 42? Which one's coming out first?
Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil.
Same
Squadron
week.
42.
I hope it's the same
Oh,
fucking
God.
week.
And then Beyond Good and Evil 2. Then the universe of Star Citizen. Because remember, Squadron 42 is just the directed, finite single-player
With Mark
experience
Hamill, right?
with Mark Hamill and a bunch of other stars that is separate from the universe experience. So that's how it's going to go. Squadron 42, Beyond Good and Evil 2,
So
then
this
the
year.
actual
Okay.
Star Citizen universe.
This is what it said. This year.
This year. All right, you start holding your breath.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, bad news for VR lovers everywhere, as the bubble and market is, kind of bursting there, and some of these companies are pulling out development. Now, there's still indie games, and there's still people that are very, very excited about VR. But as I've said before, I think I'm out of VR. If PlayStation comes out with PSVR 3, I'm out. I'm not going to do it.
If they put out
Not
3
gonna
before
do it.
giving you like 5
games.
good games
I was
between,
gonna say games
Not
are
gonna do it.
4. It's like nuts.
Do y'all think there'll be a PSVR 3?
Yeah.
No.
You do?
I do.
You think there's going to be a PSVR 3? That's based.
I don't want it.
I don't think there's going to be a PSVR.
I hope not.
You look at the numbers, you look at how huge of a drop off from 1 to 2 that there was, and then you just
They
continue.
sold 600,000 units of PSVR 2.
Yeah, but this is, how long has PSVR 2 been out?
I don't know, but like selling that many units, like that's.
And how much did the PSVR 1 sell?
How many returns? Half. Half.
We've done several news stories on this news show.
PSVR sold 5 million lifetime units.
There you go. There you go. 600,000 is the best they can do right now, up to against 5 million, and it's just not close. It's below expectations.
Released
it was a
like just
disappointment
about last
for
year,
them.
February 22nd last year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Way up.
It doesn't have the momentum that the first one
VR.
did,
No, it
and
needs the games.
You want
it
Elden
needs the
Ring?
games.
VR?
I don't like VR. I mean, there's like been 2 games where I've truly enjoyed VR in. Otherwise,
Alex?
I think it's a gimmick. And honestly, I think Alex would have been better to like not. I think it was Star Wars Squadrons was the first time I put on a VR headset and I was like, holy shit.
I
Okay,
fucking love
yeah.
that game.
This
10
elevates
out of
it.
10.
Elevates it so far beyond anything I could have got on my monitor. If I played Half-Life Alex on my monitor, I would have been fucking fine.
I agree.
So, space
10.
games, horror games are the top ones for me for VR.
Yeah. So I would say, that I'm confident there will not be a PSVR 3. One, because PSVR 2 is at its maximum design efficiency. It's a single cable. As opposed to when me and Joe set up the first one, there's like a cable here, cable there, box,
You're like trying to
power,
move around. Oh, God.
right? And it can't get any better than that, because if you get it better than that and you remove that cable and it's wireless, well, then there's no point in it being attached to a PlayStation console. It's just its own thing. It's like the MetaQuest.
Yeah.
So unless all you're doing is slightly improving the graphics, and as we've seen, that's not really helping VR. That's not doing an explosion of sales. It's the games, Lebowski, and you would have to, like Alex says, put out 3 or 4 heavy hitters and really push them, and then everybody agree that the heavy hitters are worth it, and not just smoke up our ass like Horizon Call of the Mountain as their heavy hitter. So their big heavy hitter was smoke up our ass, and their best was VR conversions of games that you could already play on the console, Gran Turismo and Resident Evil. So yeah, ain't gonna be no fucking.
You can't charge while playing. Like there's some problems.
Yep. So yeah, that's basically it. So Ubisoft's kind of cooling their jets on VR, and yeah, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much once again for continuing to watch us and support us throughout the years. 2024 is coming up. If you would check out our Patreon down below if you want the videos to continue. And thank you so much for watching and helping us. And we will see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.